Hello and welcome back to our next episode of Sedona Says.
Alyssa approved,
I'm Alyssa.
and I'm Sedona.
Yay!
Hello. Hello. Happy Hump Day. We're recording this on Wednesday. So,
Yes. Hump day.
Hump Day. So, actually, someone emailed me today and they were like, Happy Geico Day. And I was like, what? Like, how do you know? Does Geico have a holiday or something? And they were like, no, you remember the camel commercial? That was for Geico. And I was like, okay.
Was that
Got
for
it.
Geico?
I guess. I don't know. I was just like, I feel like you could have just said Happy Hump Day, but okay. So, I don't know. Learn something new. Um, Today has been a tough day for me, y'all. So I am definitely enjoying nice water beverage. And then we're gonna like talk about some cool, sometimes heavy, but fun stuff. Relationships.
Yay.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very, not a low energy kind of day, but it's very chill recording.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep. After a stressful day, it's just, I don't know.
much needed.
Yeah. Um, so this episode was actually requested by someone, and I hope it's gonna be everything you want it to be. Okay. Um, but it was just like mainly a request of like relationships, like uh green flags, red flags, like how do I know if someone likes me? How do I know if someone doesn't like me? What are we type of thing. And
Yeah.
so I did my research very thoroughly on all of the different, not all of them, because it's a very broad spectrum, but on different types of relationships. And so I think we're just going to kind of go relationship types, examples, then maybe like green flags, red flags,
How do you know
and
he's into you?
how do you know they're not into you? I think that one should be pretty obvious, but
How to lose a guy in 10 days. Like,
yes, I love all the 2000s rom-com movies. Um, so basically, all right, so let's start it off with like romantic relationships. I guess like it's something that's emotional and like affectionate. Um, it's like showing interest, in someone, wanting to pursue something exclusive, like dating long term, and then making like a partnership almost.
putting that effort in. Remembering small things too, like I don't know, it could be the simplest of thing. Like, I know you're having a bad day, so I got your favorite snacks.
Mm-hmm.
It could be little things like that. Or, hey, I know like your birthday's coming up. Don't worry, I got everything planned.
Yeah.
Little,
So that like
romantic stuff like that.
relationships, I don't know, like I said, it's a really broad spectrum. There's monogamy, which is obviously the most popular one, um, at least here in America, which is just one person, like you and that other person. And it's kind of like a slow burn romance. You guys start dating, then you evolve like into long term, and essentially it's the Jim and Pam from The
Yeah.
Office type of
And then,
relationship.
yeah. And then there's the relationships where like you meet that person instantly, like, you're it for me. I know you're the one, and it's just like bam,
Mm-hmm.
explosion, passion.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm in like Alex, my fiance, and I are monogamous. Um and I don't know, like I don't think I could ever see myself being like polyamorous or anything like that because I do have jealous tendencies and I don't know, I just don't want to share what's mine. It's like I have only child syndrome, but I'm not an only child.
For only child syndrome for a person.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Um, but like, I mean, I know that there are people that do have open relationships,
Hmm.
and that's not anything less than, or any, you guys are still emotionally connected and stuff. You're just sexually non-exclusive.
Yeah.
And
I know a
that
couple like
works.
that.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that works for a lot of people. Um,
Mm-hmm.
it does. In fact, like, I don't know, I was watching this TikTok and this like sex therapist was talking about it, and she was like, the number one thing I pretty much always recommend, and it actually helps a lot of couples, is opening up your marriage or opening up your relationship and stuff. Like, but you
Yes.
have to do it in a healthy way, you know? Like, obviously don't do it if you're dating Joe Schmo who is insane if you look at another guy by accident.
Yeah.
That would not be the type. Um, but with that, it's not an open relationship, but polyamorous is similar in the sense that, like, you have multiple romantic and sexual partners, but you all have each other's like knowledge and consent with that.
Yes.
You know, um,
A
open
lot of
relationships
rules.
are more so geared towards like you and me emotionally, but we'll have fun outside. Polyamorous is you and all of us emotionally, and we'll still have fun together, knowing that,
Yep.
like, with that consent. And there's actually a show or a movie about it. I haven't seen it, but like I said, I did my research. And it's called Tuca and Birdie.
Oh, I love that show.
What is that?
Oh my God, it's like the cutest show about
Is
these
it
two.
birds?
Yes.
Okay, okay,
It's
okay.
all like birds and they're best friends. And it's so another show about best friends. And
It's good though.
it's so good. It's so good because they put like, you think like, oh my God, it's like an animated show about birds, but like they really touch on like heavy topics,
Hmm.
and relationships is a big one. They talk about like sexual assault and things like that,
Oh,
and it's really good though. Like of
that's
course
what.
like there's the funny elements, but
Hmm. That's what popped up when I was like, trying to research like what is a good show or movie about it, because I don't think, like, there's not a lot of media that, at least that I've seen, and I might be completely ignorant to it, but a lot of polyamorous stuff,
mm-hmm.
and I feel like everyone just kind of, from what I hear on social media and stuff, it's like people can't gather how someone can be polyamorous, but it's just like,
It just
okay,
depends on the
not for you.
person.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who are we to
Hmm.
judge? I mean, the only people I would judge is the fucking sister wives, but
Okay, that popped up too, and I have not ever seen it, and I was like, I don't ever want to see it because
no.
what the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Hell no. Mm-mm. That isn't that with the blonde guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's insane, actually.
Cody or something.
Cody, ugh, gross. Yeah, no, I heard or how you just raw on TikTok? I was scrolling and it was like, this episode the wife left and she's broke away and like blah blah blah, and I'm like, sounds like she needed to do that.
Yeah.
Um,
Bye.
yeah. Mm-mm. That is, I guess, yeah. I mean, with Mormonism, I know that polyamorous like is a thing, but it does have its limits. Like, it's not as freeing by how it sounds, and I think they actually made it illegal in Utah to
yeah.
do, um, because it's more so for the gentleman versus the wife or wives.
Talk about double standard.
Yeah,
Jeez.
yeah, that's not fucking fair. Mhm. Um, but then like you have your situationship, which I've been in one before. I'm sure you have too, and
yeah.
that's just more like undefined, like undefined relationship. It's very hot and cold. It's
Yes.
all this, but like
Like
we're
we're
not
doing the
labeling
dating,
it.
yeah, doing the dating
It's
stuff, but we're not dating.
very much
You call
big
me,
and
yeah,
carry, like
yeah,
Sex in the City. Yeah. But that is like, that'll also go into play with, how do you know if they like you or not?
Yeah.
I feel like with anything, if you are trying to be intimate with someone, um, you have to be open and honest. Like, you shouldn't be scared to ask, like, what are we? And if you are scared to ask that, that's a sign that they are not right for you.
Yeah. Run.
Yeah. Mm-mm. Because
Or,
trust me, like, in my, you know, experience of dating, there were plenty of situationships, and I was that completely, like, smitten girl, like, oh my god, I've just been waiting on him to text me all day. And
yeah.
it's like, gross. No. And I'm
Like,
thinking,
yeah.
like, oh, we're gonna eventually start dating and this, and meanwhile he's thinking like, okay, who's next?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you have to, yeah, define. Have you ever had a situationship?
Oh, yeah. For years, I had one. And
For years. You did the
for
long
years,
term.
I did. Because, he would do like the cutesy little boyfriend stuff at first, but we weren't actually dating. And then it was years of, oh, you're single again? I'm single again. Let's hook up. And it would just be like the same stuff over and over and
Okay.
over.
Okay. So that is one of my examples of Friends with Benefits, which is a really good movie.
Yeah.
And I mean, not a good movie. It's not like a great film or anything. It's just, it's a good, cheesy, funny rom com type.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but Friends with Benefits, you
Define
know,
that relationship. Don't get it
it,
mixed up with situationship and friends with benefits.
yeah, yeah, you don't want to cross the two. Um,
Yes.
I feel like Friends with Benefits, you do have a clear line of like, you and me are single, we're both in need. It's kind of scary out there. We know we're clean. Let's just do
Yeah,
something that benefits both of us. And that's, yeah, part of it.
exactly. Have the fun without the commitment, but be clear about it.
Mm-hmm. Right from the
You
get
know,
go.
again,
And
nothing wrong with it.
I'm not knocking on men, like, I'm not coming for y'all, but damn, sometimes y'all like to say that it's something more when really it was just friends with benefits or situationship to you. So
Yeah,
just be open and honest.
just
Just,
say it. We're not gonna be mad.
oh my god, no.
But again, it's that double standard. Men,
Yeah, it is. um, okay, then there's also like platonic, which is, I don't know, I like one of my favorite ones because it's non-sexual. It's just an emotional, like, attachment, not attachment. It's an
like that
emotional
connection.
friendship
Yeah,
with like unconditional support. Like, you don't have sex or anything, but like, we have our friend W who has this friend and they say like, "Oh, you're my platonic life partner." Um, it's like Meredith and Christina
yeah.
in Grey's Anatomy.
Like
Um,
like you're my person without crossing that like emotional line of
of wanting intimacy and like
yeah.
only, yeah, only just you.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Yep.
I don't know.
It's the fun without having the fun.
Yeah, it's like,
The.
oh my god, it's very much so like Nana almost. Like, she does say in the anime, Nana, if only you were a guy. But
Yep.
it's like they were platonic life mates,
They really were. There for
And
each other, but they know they couldn't be physically
yeah.
a certain type of emotional connection that they wanted.
Mm. And I'm sorry, I feel like we bring up Nana every episode, but you'll need to freaking watch that anime, okay?
Yeah.
Get on it if you haven't. It's so
It's just
good.
I feel like we bring it up too because as you said, like we really are them.
Hachi. Yes!
Yeah. We really are them. And yeah. The good and the bad and everything in
It's
between,
so relatable. Like, I don't know. Yeah, like you said, the good, the bad, and everything in between. What they go through is very relatable to, what we go through. And I don't know. It's just, Stop. I've literally
Not
cried
doing it
so
this
much
episode.
today. No. At least
Not
you have
doing
to
it
make
again.
it to double digits for the
Yeah.
crying episode. I've literally cried so much today.
Episode
That's why I
10,
don't
our
have
crying
makeup on.
episode.
Yeah. um okay, so
Yes.
let me see. Crying. That
Crying.
happens with all relationships, but I feel like it definitely probably happens a lot with long distance relationships.
Of all kinds.
Mhm. Like it's where you're navigating romance when you're in different cities, states, countries, life stages. It's so the person who recommended this or asked us to do this topic um is actually like currently in one, you know, like she is involved with a trucker, so it's constantly like he's on the road and she's here,
Mm-hmm.
and I have to
I
give her
could, yeah.
like her flowers because I don't know how she does it. Same, you know, like I live in a military town. I've had cousins and friends who spouses go get deployed and they're gone for months on end, and
Yeah.
I just could not. I
It
don't
can be
think I could
emotionally
be strong enough
taxing.
to do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the good thing about my friend is she's able to talk to him all the time. And you know, him being a trucker, he could use that. I'm sure, like
Yeah.
the constant conversation. So it kind of actually really is like a match made perfect for them because I feel like they're both very very talkative people, but it's like they found that right balance of like, okay, I'm at work. Oh, well, I'm at work driving, you know. I don't know. I'm happy for you, by the way. Um, but I don't think that could be me.
No. You need that physical, like, I don't know, physical intimacy. You need like that person there to know, like, okay, you're home with me, you're coming home to me, we're together. You know,
Hmm.
it can be hard. I was in a lot of long distance relationships,
We're in a long
and it
distance friendship.
sucks. We are, and it's because I just want to touch you.
I know. That's what I said in our intro. I was like, I've never touched her. Not once.
Yeah. That's why I feel like once we do get to actually meet outside of the internet, it's gonna be so different in like a
Yeah.
good way though. I feel
Yeah.
like we'll actually be like, oh my God, like you're
You're
actually
real.
in front of me, like, you know.
Hmm. I know. Um,
Booking
I'm
flight
excited.
now.
Yeah, right? Come on. Um, but I don't know. I give you guys your flowers like with long distance relationships because
Yeah.
I couldn't handle it. I don't think not with like the aspect of needing to be physical, but just the aspect of needing my person here with me. You
Yeah.
know, like there's days when I literally get off work, have to go to the store, but instead of going straight to the store, which would be easier, I'll come pick up Alex. And I'm like, hey
Yeah.
babe, we're going to Walmart together. And
Yeah.
he's just, you
Just
know, along for the ride.
he's your person, you
Hmm.
know.
He is.
So cute.
Um, I know that sounds a little crazy though, but it's not. I swear, we're not codependent, which
No,
is I'm trying to like build segues into each one,
I
and
like
I
it.
don't think it's working, but
Hey, we're navigating this like a situationship.
yes, yeah. Hmm. Trying to, I don't know.
What are
Um,
we? What are we doing?
but so a codependent relationship.
Yeah.
This
Toxic.
is Harley Quinn and the Joker. A codependent
Which people need to,
relationship.
yeah.
I I mean,
Mm.
won't yuck your yum, but you have to be aware that it is not good for you.
People need to stop romanticizing Harley Quinn and Joker, by the way.
Mhm.
Side note, completely off topic, but as you mentioned,
People
people
need
need
to
to stop
stop
romanticizing them.
sexualizing and romanticizing a lot of people. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but the whole Ted Bundy craze. Girl,
Ugh.
are you done? Ew.
Ugh.
Disgusting.
Like what? Oh,
That was insane, actually.
ugh.
Um, but like, we won't yuck your yum, but you do have to be aware that it is not good or healthy.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, so Harley Quinn and the Joker, it's a unhealthy dynamic where one person gives everything and they lose their identity just to please the other person. It's
Mm-hmm.
um it's typical with like narcissists. That's the person that you're codependent on. You're constantly trying to please them. You're doing everything to reach that like first high feeling again almost. You know, and
Yeah.
it's impossible. Like it, it really is. A narcissist is only going to care about themselves. You're just a fun pet, which is
No matter
exactly.
how much you try to help them and
Mm-hmm.
hope that they'll change.
Yep. You're just their little pet. They just want to string you along until they want a new one, which
Yep.
is Joker and Harley. If you read the comics or watched the series, um, I don't know. That was I went down like a deep dive with that one, and it was just crazy.
Yeah.
Because I haven't read all, all of the comics or anything like that, but that one, I already knew it was toxic and unhealthy, but damn,
Yeah.
girl, no
Run.
way. Yeah. Um, so, damn, I'm so bad at segues. Run to the
That's it.
nearest.
Just
Yeah,
run.
just run. No. Um, there's also transactional relationships, which
Mm-hmm.
are not bad by any means. Um, this would be, if you guys have watched Gossip Girl, this would be Chuck and Blair. They both exchange benefits for, like, whether it be money, status, um, favors. Like, you get to, it's almost like a sugar daddy or sugar mom
Yeah.
situation. It's like, I get this pretty thing on my arm and I buy her what she wants, or vice
Yep.
versa, you know? And to
Yep.
be
Like,
honest, like,
yeah,
good
I'll
for
do this for
you.
you. Yeah.
Get on
Unless,
my.
like, if that's what you're into and that works for you, yeah. But also, there's a transactional relationship where it's like, I don't know, almost like competition, I guess, where it's like, I did this for you. Well, then I'm going to do this for you. Well, then you better do this for me if you want this.
Mm-hmm. Tit for tat almost.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Trying to one up each other.
It did say, researching this, it did say that it often is hiding emotional imbalance because there's always going to be a trying to one up each other. Um, but it's also mutually beneficial, like win-win.
Mm-hmm.
And the second that it starts being win-lose, that's usually when it falls apart.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yep.
Yep. Then there is casual dating and hookup culture, which I already did big in Carrie Bradshaw for the situationship, but I gotta bring, Samantha Jones.
Yeah.
She was literally the icon of like hookup culture and casual dating. She and
Absolutely.
I love it. There is nothing wrong with that at all. Um,
No.
it's
I think it should be
seeking.
normalized more,
Yes,
honestly.
everyone needs to go. I hate that it's called a hoe phase, but everyone needs to
Yeah.
have that fun experience. You're
There's
seeking
nothing
fun
wrong with that. Yeah.
and not commitment, but you need to be clear with that boundary or those boundaries also.
Yep.
Look, I'm not wanting anything serious,
Just a
and
casual hookup for one night.
mm-hmm,
Let's go on a date or two. And men need to stop um putting up that like macho front where they're like, I can hook up with anybody I want. I could do this, I can do that. But if you do it and you're a woman, you're a hoe. No, it's the
yeah,
same thing. You're doing the exact same thing.
yep. There was this. Oh my god, I can't remember what it was called, but there was this one podcast, and it was like this fucking Andrew Tate wannabe guy. Okay,
Ugh.
he was like, the male is the master key. He can open any lock. But the woman who is a lock and opens to many keys is worthless. Basically saying that, like,
Oh God.
men who go out there and get it, good for him. Women who go out there and spread it for everyone, bad for her. And it's like, that is such
Yeah.
a double standard. Like, you're
It's like
so, ugh.
gross. Shut the
Women,
fuck up.
yeah, exactly. Thank you. Yes. Like, stop. Get some help. Michael Jordan meme. um, okay, so then we have a toxic relationship. If
Oof.
y'all have watched Euphoria, this would be a perfect example of Nate and Maddie. Have you
Oh
seen
God.
Euphoria?
Oh God. Yeah.
It's insane. They are actually like picture perfect definition of toxic.
Yeah. And it
Um,
sucks because I feel for her, but at the same time, I'm like, girl, because at that age, you're
yes.
so, mm, I don't know,
You
you're
can't be
mentally
told.
still developing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And like, especially in like very abusive relationships at that age, your brain almost kind of stops
Hmm.
maturing and growing and kind of gets like stuck
Fight or
in
flight.
that age. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it sucks because personally, it's still taking me, you know, I haven't been with baby daddy in almost 10 years now, and it's still taking me like help and everything like that to still kind of like catch up mentally
Hmm.
with a lot of things and, discover things and realize a lot of things. So I'm like, maybe my 40s will finally be like, well, hopefully it doesn't take that long because I'm only 32. Like, hopefully over the next, couple months, I'll finally
Yeah.
be able to
I think so.
mentally.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I really do. Um, because like I've also, experienced my fair share of a toxic relationship. Is just like the emotional chaos, the manipulation, like the it almost goes hand in hand with codependency. It's like you guys are so harmful to each other,
Yeah.
but you can't stop because you have to like, I don't know, go tit for tat. And it's I don't know, like I
It's
don't
so
wish
tough.
it is. And I don't wish a toxic relationship on anyone, but I know that people who are in it, um, it's just got to be your choice to leave and get out of there.
Yeah.
Um, which like, and if it's ever physical or even just like mentally abusive, emotionally, there are resources, and we'll put some down in like the bio and everything.
Hmm.
But just make sure to always clear your history, your cookies. Don't, if they go through your phone, like make sure that they can't find that you're seeking help.
Yeah. Pack an oh shit bag
Yeah.
in case and hide it. Make sure your important documents are in there. Even if you start putting away like even a couple dollars whenever you can, hide it to where you know that they will never ever find it.
Mhm.
That way, in case anything ever goes down, at least you have that with you. Run.
Yep. Just get out because it's not gonna stop. Um. So on a lighter note, my one of my favorite types of relationships is a self relationship. And that's not
Love that.
selfish at all.
No.
It is just like how you said, maybe I'll be 40 when it's a self relationship. It is where you are rediscovering yourself. Eat, Pray, Love, that movie and the book. She was going through divorce, went and traveled, got to know herself, rediscovered herself. You
Really
can
figured out who
only,
she was.
exactly. Um, and a strong self relationship is what sets up all of your other relationships with other people. for success.
Yeah.
Like, you truly, the saying where it's like, you truly can't love someone until you love yourself, like, is 100% accurate. It is. And like, us as humans, we're always growing and adapting and learning and changing, as we should. Um, but you have to love yourself before. It's like what RuPaul says, how in the hell are you gonna love somebody else? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Um, I think it's really important though.
Yeah.
Find your boundaries, find your standards, find what you will and won't tolerate. Um, and like, go just treat yourself too. Like, go out to dinner, watch a movie, take yourself out, like, date yourself.
Nothing wrong with that.
I love it. I love it so much. Like, a date for myself is getting nice and cozy on my chair, buying a new book, having my nice, I'll order Japanese takeout, and just like appreciate myself. I'll do skincare night too. Like, I love it. Love it. I'm actually gonna do that Friday.
There you go.
hmm How would you, what's a self date for you look like?
Mm. I think it's crazy. It's been so long since I think I've done a self date for myself. But I think it was kind of like when I was just out of town, like I went and drove off to a thrift store locally and just kind of explored and really was able to take my time and look through, like, like how I collect VHS tapes, like look through, like there was like rows of them. So I was like, oh, this is so nice and relaxing. I don't have any cell phone service and always bothering me. So I'm just able to like browse everything and look at the antiques. And then I went and got like an iced coffee. I'm like, this is nice. Like, you know, be able to
Yeah.
do that by myself without having to worry about like, all right, who's trying to get a hold of me now? Who do I
Who
have to
else
check in
needs me?
now?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually take time for myself. So I think I'm gonna start doing that, even if it's just going to a thrift store once a month just to
Goodwill.
browse, yeah, put my phone on DND and just, you know,
I
take
think you're
some
due.
time.
You're definitely due one. Um, and I don't know, like, I know it kind of can feel like overwhelming, but like, and weird. And you know how like you can stand in a line and pretend that you have someone to text, even though there's like no one's watching you.
Yeah.
No one is focused about you. You need to be in the moment with yourself and just treat yourself how you would treat a partner, how you would treat a friend. And that's the
Mm-hmm.
best type, like, a self relationship there could be.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Um, okay. So do you want to do green flags, red flags, or do you want to move into do they like you or do they not like you?
Ooh, I feel like we can almost not combine the both, but segue, maybe we could do like red flags into,
They don't like you.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
There we go.
Um, so red flags typically are things to run from. It is. You do not want that in a person. You should not want that in your partner, especially like who in the
Yeah.
hell raised them. Um,
How they react to things.
yep.
And it could even be the smallest thing, like if you know for a fact, like you told them, even if it's just like your favorite candy or like a drink that you're just not a fan of, but they get you that anyway, or like the complete opposite. But you remember that small detail. It's almost like,
So there, oh my gosh, I wish I could remember this movie name. Amy Adams is in it, and she goes to like Ireland or what have you. Leap year. That's it. But
okay,
basically, um, she's engaged to this guy, and like she was over in Ireland, was kind of falling for this guy who like made her open her eyes to see that life isn't all just technology and like type stuff. But so
there's
she
more to
said,
life.
yes. So she set the fire alarm off in her apartment with her fiance back in like New York or something, you know. It's a
Yeah.
rom-com. But the fiance started grabbing all of the like expensive tablets and phones and stuff.
Oh
And
my
she was
God.
just looking and she's like, "What about the photo albums? Like you didn't check
Yeah.
to make sure that I was out and stuff." Like red flag.
Mm-hmm.
If yeah, cuz I don't know, if you're not even aware that your partner's being out and evacuated, I feel like that's the biggest red
Yeah.
flag.
You care about more materialistic items in the
Mhm.
relationship rather than the person and the memories, things of sentimental value.
Yeah.
Red flag. If they
Um
react a certain way to things, even if it's small, immediately jumping from one extreme to the other, red flag.
yep. Avoiding communication, like deflecting serious talks. They,
Not taking accountability.
yep, they
Red,
are always the victim. They're never wrong. They gaslight. You feel like you're constantly walking on eggshells.
you shouldn't feel
Um,
like you're in constantly fight or flight mode in your relationship. Red flag.
nope. They try and isolate you from their friends, your friends, family. If you get so like, if you start feeling ashamed to talk to your friends, or if you start being like, oh fuck, like I can't tell my friend this because this is too serious. They'll tell me to leave him. Babes, you should leave him, or he should leave you. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like if it's to the point where you're having to hide certain things, um, to protect their image, red flag, get out.
Yep.
Uh, if it drains like more joy than it adds,
Red flag.
jealous, controlling, possessive, no.
We're
Like
not even talking about the sexy kind of possessive, like in a romance novel.
yeah, that's like the
We're talking about like,
you can't wear that, you can't
mm-hmm.
talk to them, you
Yeah,
do what I say, like
you're
mm.
gonna give off the wrong message if you say this or wear that.
I love living like being born right now where I can openly tell men like shut the
Fuck
fuck
you.
up. Yeah. Like I
Yeah,
love it
yeah.
because I'm sorry, back in the old days, I would have been, you know, wouldn't have lasted long by any means.
Lobotomy.
Yeah, literally, I would have been lobotomized. um, so with the red flags, some signs that that person is not into you would be like you're constantly texting them, making plans. You're reaching out to them. Um, very vague and non-committal answers. Like nothing is worse than freaking texting someone and oh my god, it's like when I text my nephews, "Hey, how was your day? How was school?" "Good."
Yeah,
"Hey, how was the trip to Disneyland?" Blah blah blah. "Good."
yeah. Okay.
Uh,
Oh, well, what'd you do? Hello?
yeah, nothing. You're telling me you did nothing the whole oh my god, I could go.
Just sat and twiddled your thumbs.
Yeah, like if he's a boring or if they're boring, we keep saying he. It's not targeted towards men by any means, but it's just because I don't know. That's who I've dated.
Yeah, yeah.
It's loosely like if they, okay, they. Um, if they're a boring texter, get out. You don't want that. Dull as a doornail. Nope.
Yeah. And we get like low energy days, like maybe you don't really want to talk, but if it's constant, you're not giving me anything in return, then
Sayonara.
bye.
Yeah. Um, they take hours to respond or days. We as a society in 2025 have so much access to our phones. We have our freaking watches, okay, that can text. Like,
Takes 2 minutes.
You're telling me you didn't look at your phone all day? You didn't glance at your phone all day?
No, that's why, that's
Bare
why I
minimum
don't get,
effort.
yeah. And like, I don't know, before I used to be like the person with like friendships and stuff like that, where it was like, oh yeah, we could go months without talking. We'll just pick up right where we left off. But now I'm like, no, I see you posting, I see you sharing, I see you're online. Just take 2 seconds and be like, even if it's just a, hey, how you doing?
Us,
At least I know that you're making the effort.
as we are platonic um, life mates, we, like, yesterday, didn't really talk much, but we did send each other reels. We
Yeah.
did kind of just send, like, text here or there.
Mm-hmm.
It's, oh my god, the bar is so low for bare minimum effort, y'all. Like, you are
Yeah.
worth so much more than a guy who takes hours, or, sorry, a person who takes hours to text you.
Yep.
And,
Hours, days.
mm-mm. Um,
Don't.
if, like, they don't DTR. That was also one of the situationships, like not wanting to define the relationship. Probably not that into you, because if they were, they'd make a big effort to show it and let you know.
Or at least be clear about like what
Yep.
they're expecting right now. Be like, listen, I'm not looking for anything serious, but I really enjoy talking to you and what we have right now. If that's something that you're into, great. If not, I completely understand. Like communication is very big. People need to remind themselves, all right, I really do need to communicate my feelings, even if it's going to hurt the other person. At least I know I put it out there, my intentions.
Yes, because you're gonna hurt the other person way more and like way worse if you do this facade of like, oh, well, maybe I have hopes of being in a relationship. No, straight from the get go, you had no idea or no ideal of a relationship. Just
Set
be
up those clear
open.
boundaries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like for me and Alex, for example, like we were dating, not exclusively.
Hmm.
We were dating for like a month, going on dates, hanging out,
Yeah.
stuff like that. And then it became, okay, I want you to be my girlfriend, or I want you to be my boyfriend. And then, yeah. But we were upfront and honest about it from the get go.
Yeah.
We were like, okay, at this point, I don't want you talking to anyone else, seeing anyone else. You're gonna be with me, or we gotta go our separate
Yeah.
ways.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Yep. Um, and if you feel like more confused, like if you kind of leave like spending time with them or talking to them, like, do they even like me? No, they don't at
There
all.
shouldn't be any doubt. If there's
Mm-mm.
doubt, get out. Ah, ah,
Love that,
ah,
love that, love
oh.
that. Yeah, it's kind of obvious they don't like you if you're
Yeah,
questioning that. Leave.
know your worth.
Read the
Yeah,
room. Okay, those are not people that, or they're not someone that you want at your table. Mm-mm.
yeah. I know it could be scary and you're gonna be like, oh, well, but there's so many other people out there. There's so many other people, and also like
Yes.
discover, like you said, discover who you are. Take yourself on dates. Figure out what you want, because what you think you may want now is not going to be what you want months from now, years from now. Ever changing, ever evolving.
It takes, okay, this is actually a statistic. It takes 3 months to truly see a person. That's why there's that whole 3 month dating rule.
Hmm.
Within like the span of 3 months, you will see how they portray themselves, how they really are, how they handle certain situations, good, bad, ugly. Um, yeah, and that should be a good trial run. I will stand by that. I mean, Alex and I, like, we were dating for a year before we moved in together. And thank God, because I already saw what this man bachelor pad lifestyle looked like. But I chose to accept it because I knew that, you know what? Okay,
Yeah.
I accept that. We can work on this
And
together.
also heal. You need to heal from before you go jumping into anything else. Make sure that you're healed from, especially if it's a very traumatizing relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you're healed before you jump into anything else serious again, because years down the road, things start coming to light. You start realizing things, and you're like, oh, fuck. You start to realize similar patterns with things.
Yep. 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 And that's why, personally, Alyssa knows this. I have no standard for a taste in a person. You know, like I could like this person, solar opposites. I feel like when you have a specific type set in your mind, it sets you up for a lot of failure because then
Hmm.
you have this person who ticks all of your boxes and you're choosing to ignore the red flags that they have just because they're over 6 feet, or just because, like, I don't know.
Yeah. Be
Definitely.
open,
Yeah.
because like I said, I like that you don't have standards when it comes to people, because you know
I
what I
really
mean,
don't.
like
Yeah.
it leaves the options open to really discover also what you want in a
Hmm.
person and what you like, because you might not think you like this with somebody, but you discover that you do, you know
Yep. Yep. All right.
relationship.
So, with relationships, green flags, and how you do know. We're going to end this off on like some feel good positivity.
Yeah.
Um, Green flags, upfront and honest. Hey, I like
Yes.
you. Um, I feel like I have to impress you. Like I want to go out of my way to make you feel good and special. Um,
Good communicator.
yes. So, personal experience, dating Alex. This is when we just started dating. My phone, I was a bartender at the time. My phone constantly did die because I also had a really crappy phone that wouldn't hold a charge. Um, and it would always die. And I would get home from work and it'd be so late and he'd be asleep and I'd be like, I'm so sorry, like my phone died, like I'm really upset I didn't get to say goodnight, or I'm so upset that I didn't get to talk to you. He bought
Yeah.
me a portable charger.
Oh,
He
green
just,
flag.
yes, he went out of his way to buy me a portable charger because, one, I would be out there basically raw dogging life without any form of communication,
Yeah,
but
I love that.
yeah. And I don't know, that made me really happy and giddy and like special. Like
Absolutely.
something
Little things like
you
that.
noticed that was just okay. I don't
Yeah.
know.
He made that effort,
Yep.
and you didn't even ask him. He just
No,
did it. Like, that's,
and
the
in a
fact that you don't have to ask.
true man's way too. It was just like, here you go.
Mm-hmm.
I think the first Valentine's Day that we ever had together, actually no, I cried in front of him because I had never gotten like he went all out, and I had never gotten that. Ugh, my God, I love him. Oh, I love him so much.
He's just a big walking green flag.
He is. He is. He's not perfect, but he is not. You know,
Yeah.
he's. I don't know. He's perfect to me, and I can handle like the little
He's only
weird
human, but it's
meh
not
things.
like, yeah.
Mhm. Um, I don't know. Yeah, not fellow giddy. But so green flags is they're accountable when they mess up. They like respect
Constantly
your
trying to improve themselves.
yes, always. And it's not like it shouldn't be where I'm scared that you're doing and being so much better than I am that I'm gonna regress. Y'all should be
Yeah.
growing together and like, I don't know, just being each other's cheerleaders and trying to progress together.
Mm-hmm.
Um, they can handle conflict without being toxic. They
Yes.
are mature enough to say, hey, this bothers me. I don't like it. Um, and it's something that needs to change because I won't accept it.
Yeah.
You know? Like I did see this one video of the like a relationship therapist, and she said a lot of things like with fights, when you guys get in a fight and the partner always comes and says like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I'm sorry." And you're just like, "It's okay." No, it's not okay. And you are basically continuously telling them what you did to hurt me is okay. You need to change that.
Yep.
You need to sit there and say, "I forgive you. What you did wasn't okay, but I am choosing to forgive you for it." And
Yep.
it
Learn from it.
green flags on how you handle hardships and how we all have our bad days. Like today was my bad day. And you know what? Literally got home, cried, I was overwhelmed, everything. My partner went and did something that I was putting off that I had to do. Something so stupid. Vacuuming the bedroom. I was just complaining about like because we have dogs. I was like, there's dog hair on the floor and I'm getting overwhelmed. Instantly went and fixed it.
Just did it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's they can carry you when you need to be carried.
Yeah. It goes by saying like if they want to, they will.
With that also being said, though, I will say a lot of like men. I don't know. I know me personally in my experiences is I would always feel embarrassed or not want to be truthful and say like I'm feeling like this and this is what I need. Okay, like but that's on me. I can't expect them to be a mind reader. So I have to be upfront and open and honest. I'm needing you to console me right now. I'm having a bad day. I'm needing you to do this for me. Or, like, while, yes, if they wanted to, they would, gotta remember people aren't mind readers. You know,
Yeah.
maybe go out of the way and, like, ask also if you're, like, reversed.
Yeah.
Hey, do you want me to vacuum the bedroom? Or, hey, is there something I can do?
Yeah.
Just be honest.
Communication.
Yep. Um, Another way that you could tell if someone is into you is like when they start talking about like, ooh, we can do this, or we can go here, or
Mm-hmm.
like you have to meet my friends, or like my friends are coming to this, I really want you to come. When they start
Yeah.
being, they're wanting to actively have you participate.
Yes.
Obviously,
They're really into you.
obviously they're into you.
Yeah.
um like they ask personal questions, make a real effort. I don't know. It's again like I think I do agree with your statement. If they wanted to, they will. If a person is into you, they will make it known.
Yes.
They
Yeah.
will. My dogs are out there wrestling. They sound like bears. Yeah. So I don't know. I hope that everyone, even if you don't want to, I hope you discover the best self relationship with yourself that you could possibly ever. I
Yes.
hope that
If
for
anything.
everyone.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I hope that this was a good. I like this request. I really did. I love talking about. I'm a romance fiend.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I love talking about this kind of stuff. Girl talk. So,
Yeah.
did we discuss what
Next
we're
week.
going to do next week?
No, I'm excited though. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are we
Iconic
doing?
women.
That's right. Okay. Okay. Iconic women.
Iconic women. From any point in history. Just our honest opinion. They could be fictional and, and real people. It'll be a fun episode.
Yeah. My brain's already like.
Like stacking up those iconic women.
Yep.
But yeah, tell us in the comments though, like what you think, red flags to you are, green flags to you. If you have any, relationship questions, we'll give our perspective on it if you want.
I
And
want
then
to
also,
hear the funny red flags.
yeah. Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah. Like,
Ooh, like a
oh,
little pet peeve of
I
your
have one. So, okay, this, okay, this one time, I was dating this guy and we were being intimate. I was, I was giving him head. And afterwards, he literally, this was the third day. I'm not bullshitting you. He was like, I love you. And I knew that it was just a heat in the moment thing, but instantly I was just like, ew, ick, ick. Like,
I
thank you. That is a compliment, but I know it's not genuine. And I know it's just because you got off, and guess what? I didn't. I was like, it was a red flag. I didn't, yeah.
sweetheart, you love what I did.
Oh, or being mean to waitresses. Red flag.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
If you tip well and are nice to your waitress, green flag.
Green flag. Yep. Um,
But yeah,
I want to do
well,
like, I mean, we could do so many episodes, but I love the idea of icks. And we have to do a hear me out.
we do.
We could do a hear me out and an ick after iconic women.
Let's do it. So we have our hello next two episodes.
Yeah, okay. So comment below.
Yes. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Sedona Says.
Alyssa approved.
I'm Alyssa.
And I'm Sedona.
We'll see you next week, guys.
Bye.